Welcome back. Here we are at the famous Moreton Island. As you can see, we finally made it after about a month trying to get here with bad weather, scheduling and COVID restrictions and so forth. We made it, we've finally got here and we're super stoked. We just arrived just now. We're on the southwestern campsite. It looks awesome, super low tide as you can see. We're going to cruise around the whole island for the next 5 days and show you guys around, so we'll get straight into it.
So we've just set up camp, most of it anyway. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's hot. It's probably pushing like 30 degrees. And Blake's gone out for a swim, but it's super low tide, so it's like a good walk to get out there. So now we thought while it's low tide, we're just going to take advantage of it. We're going to head down a bit further south. We are at the southwest campsite. I think we're at TS4, which is the campsite number. So we're going to go down, check out what's down south a bit further. It's not meant to be low tide until mid-morning tomorrow, or sorry, mid-afternoon maybe even. So we're going to be probably relaxing around the campsite most of the morning. So while we've got the chance to, we're going to go check it out and see what we can find.
How you going? Well, update. We've been on the island for about maybe 2.5 to 3 hours. Got camp set up. We busted out the hammock. We've been wanting to use this for ages. Finally we found 2 trees that are sick. And I've had first go and I think I'm getting off it. So it's absolutely beautiful. Sun's setting. About to cook up dinner soon. And then tomorrow we've got a pretty action-packed day. We're going to go hopefully around the island. As Michelle said earlier, we can't get out till about maybe after 10:30 lunchtime just because of the high tide. It's quite tide dependent on this side of the island. However, hey, kicking back here and just loving it. Frothing. So I'm just setting up the shower, our camp shower for later. Rigged up to this tree here. I'll look over here. It's unbelievable. You got paradise here and people just leave their rubbish and dump here and basically just ruin it for everyone else. It's just ludicrous how some people think. If you come here, just pick up your rubbish, you know, leave it how you found it, just nice and clean for the next people and everyone can have a good time. Anyway, I'm just going to walk down here because this is just magic. It's so nice. It's going to be the best sunset. I'm going to put the drone up, I think. Look at this. No one around. So sick. Right, that's my rant done. No more ranting. Also, I just wanted to show you guys this little product we got here. It's a solar puff. So you just put it in the sun all day, put it on your dash when you're driving even. It pops up to a little square. I'll just show you. You just pull it out and yeah, put it in your swag or your tent, wherever. At night time it's heaps of light. Really good. No electricity, just solar puff. I think we got it from Drifter. So actually works really well. Pretty happy with it. And super easy and functional. So as I'm getting the camp ready for the night time, getting this the battery lights happening so I can see when I'm cooking, setting up the shower, just getting everything ready for tonight. And look at this.
Yeah.
What do you got to say?
What you want?
This is where I find her in the hammock after I've been working all day.
You haven't been working all day.
There you go.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think I saw angels just walk by.
I wanted to update you on the that little solar puff I told you about earlier. Here it is, check it out. See? No electricity needed, super bright. I'm going to put that in the swag later, just have a bit of light in there. And I think it's a great little invention actually. And we're cooking dinner now. Just have to put the lights down heaps because we haven't got an orange light yet, and that's something we need because the bugs just go absolutely nuts. So just dimmed it. I've got a candle there too, you can see, just to help with the bugs a bit. And I've got a head torch, so it's enough anyway for light. We're going to cook up chicken teriyaki tonight. I showed mate the other night, it was so good. So just boiling some rice and we'll get on the chicken and we'll show you the final update. P.S. Out there was magic this afternoon.
So this is our dinner tonight. It's chicken teriyaki, like Blake said. So basically, simply, it's just rice. I just used some chicken thigh, and we just cooked it in this Coco Mino teriyaki flavored sauce. It's just from the health food store. Just cook that in the chicken in the pan until it gets nice and sticky, and you start to get some crunchy bits. And then we just added some cos lettuce for some nutritional value. We've woken up to another beautiful day here on Moreton Island. We woke up this morning probably like 5ish. We kind of got moving about 6:30 just due to the tides. We kind of just had a small window to get going, so we've come over the eastern side. It's very windy over here today, but we're now at the Mirapool Lagoon and it's so nice. It's such a beautiful day. We had a really good night, really nice temps, like it was warm kind of 30ish through the day, and then it cooled down at night. It was enough to just, you know, have a blanket on and sleep. We had a really good night's sleep. We had one of the sides of the swag open, so we kind of slept under the stars. A few midgies and mozzies and things like that, but yeah, other than that, we've had a really good night. So we're probably, it's like 7:30 now, so we've kind of been driving around doing the south side of Moreton for like an hour now. We went down and checked out the gutter bar, and yeah, now we're just over down the eastern side at Mirapool Lagoon. Very windy, so we'll probably just poke along a bit further, find somewhere to have some brekkie, and then we'll just keep exploring the island for the rest of the day.
So we tried to go up to the eastern beach side, however the tide's too high. The water's hitting the bank and you could squeeze through, but I just didn't want to get salt water at the bottom of the car and so forth. So which we knew it was high tide, but we thought we could sneak through, but it's still a bit too high. So we'll just hang here for a bit. We're at Mirapool. Might go back a bit and check out a lookout back there, and then when the tide starts dropping, we'll head up the Eastern Beach and check it out from there. Okay, I'll give you a bit of an update on where we've been travelling. Basically, we came yesterday at the wrecks here. Came through, drove up and through the middle road, and you're not allowed to drive through the Tangalooma wrecks, the Tangalooma resort. So I did this little bypass track and then came back on the beach and drove all the way down, and basically we're camping sort of in between the big sand hill and the little sand hill, sort of somewhere here. And then this morning we woke up and took a track all the way down this way, all the way down here to the famous gutter bar. Obviously it was pretty early, but so we came back up here and all the way over here to this Mirapool here. And now it is high tide, and we thought we could probably sneak back all the way up to Middle Road again. However, the tide's just too high, so we're just going to hang around here, this section, for a couple of hours, and then we'll drive back up the Eastern Beach side, back up to Middle Road, come back across, and might even go back over the wrecks later and have a bit of a swim and snorkel around the wrecks, and then make our way back to the camp this afternoon.
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul.
So just cruising along the east coast of Moreton Island, we just waited a couple of hours for the tide to drop a little bit, just to give us that little bit more room. We are heading from the south to the north end of the island, and as you do come on the south end, there's a couple of little cuttings just inland fractionally, just, you know, if the tide is a bit high, just so you can get around all the debris and those kinds of areas. I don't really know. I guess we're just going to go up to about Middle Road, which is kind of middle of the island. We'll cut back across to the west side. It's all blown out over the all over the east side today, and I think it will be for the entire time we're on the island, but it's still really nice. It'd be so beautiful, you know, if the wind was blowing in the right direction. But yeah, so we're just going to come up. Might probably head over to the wreck, see what's going on over there. Got to fill up our water, and then yeah, we'll just make our way slowly back to camp.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think a fall angel just walked by. I think a fall angel just walked by. I think a fall angel just walked by. I think a fall angel just walked by.
So we've just gotten back to camp. It's about 3:30. We've been gone since about 6:30 this morning. We have basically just been kind of chasing the tides and playing around with the tides and the wind all day. We've had a really good first day. We checked out the southern end of Moreton Island. We went around onto the eastern side. We just cut through about, I think it's called Middle Road, and we hung out at the wrecks for a little while. We weren't expecting it to be as windy as it was over on the eastern side, the western side as well. So we kind of had some lunch at the wrecks and then kind of just left there. We've drove around a little bit, come back to camp. Now we're just snacking and chilling and mango. It's really warm today, so we're looking forward to some cold mango. And yeah, we might just probably hang here for the rest of the afternoon and watch another beautiful sunset. That's our last night at this site tonight, and tomorrow we head up to the northwest campsite. So we're excited to check that out.
Well, we finally made it to Moreton Bay. Look at our camp space.
Nah, stop. It's cutting off your head here.
Ah. Welcome back. Here we are. We finally arrived after about a month of trying to get here with different schedules and so forth. We arrived at the famous Moreton Bay Island. We're pumped.
No. Moreton Island. Behind as you come on to the southwest, sorry, the southeast. Kind of just inland, just a fraction, just to you know, for the safety and because it